everybody, Earl at thelogbook.com, back for more Voyages of Shelf Discovery. I have raved in the past about the Marvel Legends Retro 3 3/4 inch figures that are being done under the Kenner brand, and I have another one of these. The Fantastic Four's own Human Torch. As you can see, he's kind of translucent. This is a cool figure. It kind of reminds me of the old Tommy Tron figures from 1982, kind of the same sort of translucent treatment, although this one may just have a little bit more detail. We'll see about that when we get him out of the bubble. This is one that I ordered two of, and so I do have one. Oh, he's out of view back there. He's just out of view. He's like three figures to the right of Batman, it was the last thing you can see here. I got this one at the same time that I got Spider-Man, and so let's go ahead and open him up. This one's my opener because the card is visibly bowed and kind of beaten up on one corner. So, again, it's that rule of two. It's not just for Star Wars figures. You can immediately tell who's your opener and who's your keeper, if you're getting one to keep in the box. As you can see over here, a crowd has gathered at the Hello Kitty Ms. Pac-Man machine. Ren, Stimpy, and Powdered Toast Man. Stimpy's up. Everyone else is just going to have to put a quarter on the marquee and wait their turn. You remember when people used to do that in the arcades? I remember not understanding what that meant. I remember one time I was... and this tells you how long ago this was. My local Safeway store. The local Safeway store used to have a row of arcade machines right by the front door. And so my mom happily left me right by the front door to play video games. When you think about it now, it's like, okay, anybody could have grabbed me and taken off with me, but it was the 80s. That sort of thing wasn't... I don't know if it wasn't happening or if it's like volcanic eruptions now where people are like, oh, volcanoes are erupting more. No, there are more cell phone cameras and more drones to show you the volcanoes erupting. Okay, so we have the Human Torch here. Even just sitting here on my desk, he is catching so much light from the monitors there, and I will actually switch what I have in this one monitor. Catching so much light that he stands out very brightly over here, even with all these other colorful characters. If I put the Marvel Retro Legends Spidey next to him, well, Spidey just kind of disappears into the darkness, but the Human Torch, he is a glow, and which is perfect for this character. So again, very very translucent, very fine detail. The fire here is a slightly different translucent material. I'm not sure what the manufacturing process involved in that is, but it's really cool. He is fully articulated. Legs and arms move. Head moves. His head's on fire. And he has glowing eyes, as per the comics. My whole attraction to the Marvel Retro Legends series is that they are based on the original 70s comics art, which is how I first met most Marvel characters. I did not meet them on TV or in animation. I met most of them, straight out of the funny books. And the fire and the fire coming off of him is also kind of pliable, and that's interesting. It's not much in the way of texture, really. And I have noticed, now that they have, and I don't know if you've seen this, the second wave of Marvel Retro Legends is out already. And pretty much everybody has the same torso. The male characters all have the same torso. and quite a few of them have the same arms and the same legs, and it's just a matter of adding detail that's appropriate to that character. Now, Spidey here, his something I found out since I opened Spidey, and I apologize for not catching this at the time I opened this figure, is that he has 2 extra points of articulation, and that is kind of his forearms twist. So he can do the regulation thwip pose, as as you would want your good basic garden variety neighborhood Spider-Man to be able to do. Torchy here doesn't have that feature, although I really think this character's look, that is his feature, that and the fiery stuff. Now this will make some people's heads explode. We should make this the standard test for 3 3/4 inch figures on this show. The Batmobile test. So does he fit in the Bat? Oh, he fits beautifully in the Batmobile. Now, Batman's going to be pissed when he finds out that the seat upholstery has been fricasseed. But there you go. Maybe he shouldn't ride in the Batmobile. Maybe he should fly in the twin pod cloud car. Now, our other standard test of 3 3/4 inch figures here on Voyages of Shelf Discovery. Does he fit in the cockpit of the twin pod cloud car? His arms are kind of outstretched. I don't want to force anything here. Okay, if you twist them a little bit and then turn them in. Oh yeah, we have a pilot or a co-pilot, whoever's riding on the right. I never actually figured out who that is. So he fits in there. So you can have all sorts of vehicular action going on with the Human Torch. And there you go. So yeah, we've done our standard vehicle test. I'm gonna have to keep these handy now. Every time I do one of these, does a Hello Kitty Ms. Pac-Man machine fit in the cockpit of the twin pod cloud car? No. Short answer, no. Long answer, no. Okay, so we have Torchy here. I mean, I love how he catches the light. That's fantastic. I am not doing anything unusual there to light him up. He is not sitting on a lighted platform. I do have lighted platforms for some stuff, but he is not sitting on one. He is standing on my desk, and he's just glowing. That is one of the things that made this one of my instant purchases for Wave 1. Him, Spidey, and the Hulk. Of course, I'm going to eventually try to get all of them. And by the way, you can too. If you go to the logbook.com/store, look for the recently added or updated items. They're right in the middle of the screen. The Marvel Retro Legends figures are right there. And so you can get your own Human Torch if you're impressed with my glowing review and my dad jokes. I believe Torchy's going to sit here and wait his turn for Stimpy to get done playing Hello Kitty. The Human Torch and Powdered Toast Man. You saw it here first.